My viewers, my name is Eunice Njeri Shitendechelo. I am born again. Jesus Christ is my Lord and Savior. And He has taken good care of me. And I can say that He's really Ebenezer, for thus far He has brought me. I am here today because I want to share with you just a little bit of my life. That was quite a challenge. Na wakati mwingine when we read the Bible, especially wakati you're a young person. Wakati mimi nilikuwa youth, nilikuwa ninasoma Bible without so much revelation na hype ya youth. And there is this Psalms 23. And there is that part that says that even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I'll fear no evil. For you are with me, your rod and your staff will comfort me. Wacha niseme, a time came in my life ambapo that became a reality. I had a sister. She's called Susan Nyambura. And I used to love her so much. And she got married. And after getting married, she was in the marriage for like 2.5 years. And she started getting sick. Akakuwa sickly for a while. Lakini alikuwa anaficha sana. So hatukuwa tunajua that she was sick. So one day, kama nimeenda town, her mother-in-law alikuwa anaishi town center. There was a shop ambayo nilikuwa ninanunua vitu, and where the mother-in-law was staying ilikuwa karibu na hiyo shop. And my sister hata yeye alikuwa anajua hiyo shop. So akaenda hapo kwa huyo mtu wa duka. Akamwambia, please nisaidie na mia niende hosi. So when I went there kwa hiyo shop, huyo mtu akaniambia, sister yako alikuwa hapa na akanikopa pesa ya kwenda hospitali, hebu enda uone vile yuko. So I wanted to pay him back his money. Akaniambia, even before you pay me back, first go and see her. Hey, nikashindwa hai, kwani kuna nini? So I went, nikakuta she was not in a good state, lakini alikuwa anakunywa dawa. And she recovered and she went back to her husband's house. Na life ikaendelea. Then in December of 2003, akakuwa tena amekuwa mgonjwa. And around this time walikuwa na misunderstanding with the husband. So akakuwa admitted kwa one of the hospitals, Kenyatta National Hospital. So she was there for 3 weeks. The first day I went to see her, nikakutana na mother-in-law. So tukaanza kuongea. Then the mother-in-law akaniacha hapo. Akaenda akatumana before I left. Akasema, go and tell Eunice, when her sister is discharged, asikuje kwangu. And that time I was working, na nilikuwa nafanya kazi kwa Muhindi. Na kama unafanya kazi kwa Muhindi, kupata permission is not so easy. So akasema, my sister akidischargiwa, nijue kule nitampeleka. And they didn't come to see her again. And she was in hospital for 3 good weeks. Na sasa I was working at Parklands. So I used to go to Kenyatta National Hospital every day at lunch time, kwa sababu singe make jioni before masaa ya watu kutoka. So I would go at lunch time, naenda namuona every day for those 3 weeks. Finally, she was discharged. Sasa wakati amedischargiwa, the husband akakuwa ametravel. Ameenda, alikuwa anafanya na malori za transport. Akakuwa ameenda Mombasa by choice. And for those 3 weeks, wakati my sister alikuwa admitted, he never came to see her, even one day. So nikasema, because she's my sister, and I'm still a youth, I'm staying alone, wacha nimchukue, niende na yeye kwangu. That time I was staying in Mweki. Those people who know red soil, nilikuwa ninakaa upande huo, hizo side za red soil. Nikatoka kazini, I went for her, then we went at home. Na she was not discharged kwa sababu alikuwa amepata nafuu. Alikuwa amedischargiwa kwa sababu there is nothing else that they can do for her. Akapewa dawa, then we left. So wakati tumefika kwa stage, kutoka kwa stage kwenda home, she was heavy, singeweza kumbeba. So tukatembea pole pole, then another lady came, she helped me, tukatembea kiasi, na ikafika mahali akashindwa kutembea. So I left her seated beside the road, nikaenda nyumbani, nikakuta vijana neighbors wakakuja, wakanisaidia, tukakuja home. And remember that time, I'm still working, so I have to prepare supper, and tomorrow morning I wake up early, prepare what she will have for breakfast, lunch, na pia akule supper wakati nitakuja. So I prepared everything na nikaenda job. I took her home on Thursday. Nikamwacha, and I talked to the wife of my pastor. I really thank God for her, Mrs. McMay. Nikamwambia ikifika lunch time, please uende umwangalie na umpatie lunch, nimeshapika food. So she went, akampatia lunch. Then in the evening I came, but sleeping was such a challenge kwa sababu she was still weak, she was still feeling pain, lakini mimi sikuwa najua. So she couldn't sleep. She was groaning the whole night. So the whole night I couldn't sleep. Then in the morning I have to go to work. Niacha kama prepare her lunch, her breakfast. Then on Friday again, nikamwachia the same person, Mrs. McMay. Nikaenda job. I came back. Saa hiyo I have so much fatigue. Then on Friday again, I didn't sleep. And on Saturday, lazima ningeenda job half day. So this became like my routine, kuamka mapema, kuacha kama prepare. In fact, hata si kuamka, because you have not slept. The whole night, I was taking care of her. Na saa hiyo temperature iko juu. The medicine she was taking, haikuwa inaleta the temperature chini. But by the grace of God, tukamanage. Then on Saturday, I decided to go to get my mom. My mom at that time alikuwa naishi up country, but it's not far. Our village is not far, it's in Thika. So after nilitoka job saa 6, nikaenda ushago to go and get my mom, ndio akuje anisaidie at least hata niweze kulala. So wakati nilifika ushago, my mom was taking care of her mom, now my grandmother. Sasa angekuja na mimi immediately, akaniambia kwanza awache kama amejipanga, amejua how people will be taking care of our grandmother wakati my mom is taking care of her daughter. Kwa sababu sasa my sister angeenda ushago because she needed to go for a clinic on Tuesday. I was supposed to take her to hospital on Tuesday. So I went. My mom, we didn't come with her. Akaniambia yeye atakuja on Sunday. Akaniambia, since you're not working on Sunday, just go, I'll come tomorrow. So I came back at around 5 or 6 hapo, because I wanted to rush ndio nikuje nipike supper. We have our supper together again. So when I got home, that time where I was staying, tulikuwa mimi and the landlady. Alikuwa na some two people, a lady and a son, walikuwa wanaishi tu hapo. So wakati nimefika, I found no one in the compound. Nikakuta tu niko peke yangu. Sasa nikaingia kwa nyumba, and I thought, because my sister was there sleeping just peacefully the way she used to sleep, nikafikiria labda kwa sababu akona fatigue, hajakuwa akilala, maybe she's sleeping. So I went and I checked her. When I touched her heart, nikasikia kifua yake there is no heartbeat. Nikashindwa, kwani amepass ama what's happening? I looked at her eyes, nikaona macho zake zimefunguka tu, nikajaribu kumfunga, nikashindwa. Then I got scared all of a sudden. Nikajaribu kumweka mikono straight, nikaona mikono I stretch, although she was still hot, kwa sababu temperature ilikuwa juu throughout. She was still hot, and kutoka hapo nikatoka nje, still there was no one. And at that time, kwa sababu sasa ile pesa nilikuwa nayo nilikuwa nimespend, nimenunua dawa, nimeenda ushago, nilikuwa nimebakisha 100 shillings. And now she's dead in my house, in my bed. I didn't even know where to start from. It was such a hard thing for me. Now I know what a real valley is. Na wakati mtu wako kwa valley, you are there all alone. Okay, in terms of assistance ya human beings. Hata kama utasaidiwa, they are outside, they are not in your heart. In your heart, you're just there in the valley, trying to look for a way of comforting yourself. Sasa wakati nikatoka nje, nikasikia ni kama nimegrabiwa na grief, like something has entered my heart and my mind and my spirit. And I started crying and shouting, and I went walking all the way hadi kwa my pastor mahali alikuwa naishi mahali kunaitwa Phase 3. And I walked crying all the way because I didn't even know what to do. So when I was on the way, nikiwa njiani nikienda, I heard a voice telling me, badala ya kushinda ukisumbuka, hizo dawa alikuwa nakunywa, just go back, chukua hizo dawa, kunywa, mkufe tu, hakuna haja ya kuishi, sasa utaishi, what will you live for? Na nikasimama na nikafikiria, wacha nirudi, that is a good idea. So when I was just about to go back, kwenda nyumbani sasa nikakunywa dawa, then I heard another voice ikiniambia, you're not the first one, you can make it. Enda tu kule ulikuwa unaenda, you will make it. Then I got courage, na nikasikia nimekuwa pia encouraged in my heart, but sikuacha kulia. I continued walking, crying on the road. So watu walikuwa wananiona wanashindwa, sasa huyu ni nini inamsumbua? I was not talking to anyone. I just went walking, crying, mpaka nikafika kwa pasi. So when I got there, hata singeweza kuongea. And then they knew that because the wife was the one who was taking care of my sister, they knew that now my sister was normal. They allowed me to cry yangu yote. Then when I was through, I told them what had happened. Sasa saa hiyo imeshafika, it's around 7 in the evening. There was a brother in church who had a pickup. Akamcall. Akamwambia sasa Eunice amepatwa na msiba na the person who has passed on is still in the house. Unaweza kuja utusaidie tupeleke mwili mochari. So that person said, niko mbali kiasi lakini nitakuja like after 2 hours hivi ama 3 hours. So in my mind I am thinking, nitaweza kungojea all those hours with my sister in the house? Lakini sikuwa na otherwise. So we went to the police station. In fact, it's not a police station, it's a police post. Hapo tu Mwiki police post. When we went there, karatasi ile ya kujaza ya kama mtu amepass, it was only one. And that time, Mwiki, there was only one place ya kufanya photocopy. So we went there, we made a copy. Alafu ukimake copy, unarudisha, you make one for yourself, unawarudishia hiyo ingine. So tukaenda, tukamake hiyo copy, wakatujazia, wakatuambia gari haiko available. So sasa mzigo imerudi kwetu, tujue how we are going to take her to mortuary. So finally, excuse me, that brother came. And I really thank God for that brother. Anaitwa Brother Gadhara. He's such a blessing. He was and he still is. Akakuja. Then the pastor and Brother Gadhara, we went to different members of the church's houses. Wakachukua some more people. Then we went to my house. So when we are there, excuse me, there is a voice that is telling me, sasa umeleta watu, and maybe she's not completely dead. Sasa nikaenda kwa nyumba, nikamwangalia, nikaona she's still the same. Vile tu nilimwacha, ako tu hivyo. So I think she's completely dead. Wakamchukua, wakamweka kwa gari. Then we went to City Mortuary. Tulifika City Mortuary around midnight. So when we got there, that same voice again came. I responded to the voice. Nikaenda hapo, nikamfunua kichwa juu alikuwa sasa ameshafunikwa mpaka uso. Nikamfunua uso, nikasimama hapo, and I stood for a while kuhakikisha kabisa she's dead. And even the mortuary attendant, akamwangalia just to confirm na to make my heart feel that it's true, she's gone. Then I was just there and waited nione kama anampeleka huko ndani ndio niamini that she's completely dead. So he wheeled the body, akaingia na huko ndani na akalock. So I knew it's over. It's over for my sister. She's gone and I'll never see her again. Okay, I'll see her in heaven. I know that because she gave her life to Jesus. But in this life, vile watu share with those who have sisters, I knew that was never going to happen again. So even ndio alipass. And at that time when she was passing, her son was around 3 years going to 4 years. No, 2 years going to 3 years. Kwa sababu alinyonya for a long time. And I really prayed for that child. And I was telling God, kwa sababu you have allowed this to happen. Please God, take care of this boy. The father is there, the grandmother is there, they'll take good care of him. And it was not an easy journey. Vile Biblia husema ya kwamba that, O death, where is your sting? Where is your victory? Nilijua ya kwamba the sting of death, it surely exists. Kwa sababu after we are through with the burial, hata wakati wa burial, I didn't have the courage. Ya pale mtu anaenda, alafu mnachukua soil, mnarusha kwa coffin. I didn't even have the strength. Wakati ilifika sasa anateremshwa na anapelekwa pale upande ule wa shimo, I disappeared. So wakiitana pale kwa shimo, nikuja nichukue mchanga, I was not there. Because niliona nitaanguka ndani ya hiyo shimo. So I went, kama wamezika nusu, nihakikishe kabisa, surely she is completely gone. But God is gracious and God is merciful. Kwa sababu the reason why my sister was unwell and was quite sickly is because she was HIV positive. Na kwa sababu walikuwa na misunderstanding with the husband. After the burial, wakati nilienda sasa kuona mtoto, kutembea kwa bwana yake, I found her things outside which had been there for a while. Kwa sababu ile plot walikuwa wanakaa, hata vitu zingewekwa nje, hakuna mtu angechukua. Nikapata vitu zake bado zimewekwa nje kwa sababu ya ile misunderstanding they had before she went to hospital. So I called my mom, tukachukua hizo vitu, tukapeleka home. When I opened her box ile ya kuweka nguo, I found so many tablets, medicine. So every time alikuwa anapewa medicine, she never used to take her medicine. Alikuwa anazipile tu. And one time when she was still alive, nikamwambia, si we just go twende home. Twende at least when you recover urudi. Akaniambia mimi siwezi rudi, nitakaa huku, wa take care of me hadi wakati nitakufa. And my heart was really pained kwa sababu nilishindwa, kwani you don't have any hope. Unaona challenge yako, the challenge that you have in your relationship, the challenge in your marriage, you would rather die than fight on. And so that is how it was. Now I was at the place where nilikuwa nasema about the sting of death. In my life, the sting of death came in form of fear. Hiyo fear ilikuwa ya level ingine. Because kama nimeingia kwa nyumba. By the way, my mom came on Sunday, akakuta she has passed on, lakini I was not there. Nilikuwa nimeenda sasa kuambia the husband's family that she had passed. And when my mom was leaving, nikamwambia abebe everything that belonged to my sister, ndio niweze kumove on. Lakini I thought that vitu zake zikibebwa it was going to be easy. Nilipata the spirit of fear. Nilikuwa nikiingia kwa nyumba, I tried to pray. Nikisikia tu kitu imegonga kidogo tu, ninge tetemeka, the whole body ninaanza kutetemeka. Ninashindwa, ni kama ninakuwa stuck na kutetemeka. I can't talk, I can't say anything. Mahali hiyo kutetemeka itaishia, nitaingia tu kwa bed, nitalala, I'll not pray again. it was a hard time. Vile the Bible says that fear torments. Oh, I was so tormented. So I had to trust God to deliver me from the spirit of fear. And after some time, God delivered me from the spirit of fear. Kwa hivyo, wewe ambaye unanitazama and you're born again and you're going through a different kind of a valley that unaona hii siwezi toboa, I want to tell you, God helped me. God fought for me. God gave me the grace and I was able to overcome. And today I am here to encourage you because I overcame. To tell you that there is a God in heaven ambaye huwa anasikia. Hiyo fear hakuna mtu anaweza kukuondoa except God. That valley, no one else anaweza kukusaidia kutoka except God himself. Jesus is so faithful. If you put your trust in him, he will see you through. Na nilikuwa nimewaambia that my sister passed on kwa sababu she was HIV positive. Now I want to show you the faithfulness of God. Huyo mtoto alinyonya for 2 years. And all this time when mtoto alikuwa ananyonya, my sister was still HIV positive because she never believed, ama ni kama hakuwa anajua. Sababu alianza kugonjeka while the baby was still young, kakiwa tu na miezi. Lakini mtoto alinyonya all the way hadi 2 years. And when my sister passed in 203 mwanzo, then so nilikuwa nimesema mwisho wa 203, but it was 203 mwanzo, so she was sickly in 202. So 203 mwanzo wa mwaka, hapo ndio alipasia in January. Then the following year her husband akakuwa pia sickly, he passed on. So this child tukakaa na yeye kidogo, then she was taken by the dad's family na akaanza kuishi huko. Right now as we are talking with I'm telling you this story, ameshamaliza mpaka form 4. He is HIV negative. God has taken care of him. And God, hapo ndio nilijua ya kwamba God is faithful. That ile maziwa alikuwa anakunywa kutoka kwa mama yake ambayo ilikuwa loaded with the virus, God did not allow that virus ifikie mtoto. God is good. And I know that wewe ambaye unanitazama, God has encouraged you through this. Don't give up. Don't give up. Ile situation uko, it will only prevail if you don't talk to God. But if you talk to God in your best way possible, whichever language you use, hata kama utaweza kusema 1 word or 2 words, those words they will still reach to God, so long as ni Mungu unaambia. And when they get there, you will have your strength, you will have your peace, and you will have victory. I'll not promise you that uta overcome within 1 day ama 1 week, because even for me it was a journey. For 6 months, ile njia tulipitia wakati tulikuwa tunatoka hospitali, si kupitia. Nilichange njia kabisa. Na nikiona ambulance, nilikuwa tu naanza kulia. Nasema, I wish it was my sister ambaye ninampeleka hosi na hiyo ambulance. Lakini ilishatendeka, and I thank God because everything happens with a reason. And that child has survived because of the faithfulness of God. That is part of my story, and I am encouraged today. Na nikiona mtu anapitia valley, I take time to pray for them, kwa sababu ninajua I was there once and people prayed for me, people I did not even know. God prompted them to pray for me. And so when I see someone in a valley, hata kama siwajui, I do take time to pray. Ninaambia Mungu, I intervene because he's able to do exceedingly abundantly and he's trustworthy. Mungu awabariki sana. Thank you for watching, and please, if you've not subscribed to our MTC channel, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching my story. God bless you.